Welcome, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you so much for joining us for the brand new series here with our first episode of Surviving with Sicket.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
So, we're going to go ahead and start up here with just a brand new single player world. And we're going to set it to hard difficulty because I do like to just kind of start right off with hard. We're going to do Surviving with Sicket. We are going to allow cheats, mainly just in case in the future we want to build with lava or anything like that, and we want to turn fire tick off. So we're going to set that up to be able to do that in the future if we want to. Aside from that, though, we're really not going to make any changes to the actual world. We're going to do a random generated seed, no bonus chest, regular world type. We are going to, of course, have generated structures so we get villages and all that. And we're just going to go ahead and create the world and see what we got. Alright, so let's load up the world and see what we have to start with here. To start out, we'll probably kind of explore around a little bit, see what we got here in this new world, and talk a little bit about the series that we're going to try to get going here, Surviving with Sicket, what it's going to be about, what the plan is, what the pace is expected to be like. And like we got some nice coal right here. Look at this big old cave down here. Big dripstone cave down here. That could be nice for some early resources. Looks like we're pretty high up here too, in what might be a meadow, which could be good for some iron. Definitely good for some sheep down there. That would be good. We'll be able to get a bed pretty quick off. Only seeing the one tree over there. Oh, no, there's a few more down here I missed. Okay. A few trees we can chop down there. Okay. Forest over here to this side. Just explore around the edge of this hill here. Some more sheep. Good. We should be able to get lots of... Oh, nice little river down there. Oh, wow. And we got a nice... Oh, it almost comes down into a little valley right here. I kind of like this. We might just start, or maybe even on the other side of the river, we could start building up something right here. This is pretty cool. This could be a nice little starting area for us to settle down in. Looks like maybe another little meadow, big hill over there. Lava source down there. As you probably noticed there, we do have Optifine installed here, so we're able to do the zoom, mostly to help with some of the performance as well, but gives us some of those nice features like the zoom. Is it a... Oh. We got a donkey just hanging up top here. Wow, lots of hills. Lots of hills in this spawn, which is kind of cool. I kind of like this. Is that okay? Oh, this might even be another really good spot here. Could almost just be a whole little village connected in between all these big hills here. Pretty cool. Probably goes down in there where the caves go. Okay. Not bad. Pretty interesting starting area here. I think what we'll do to start is I'm gonna head down over to that little forest we saw. Over this way here, I think it was. Across the river. I think I'm gonna head down that way to gather some wood. Then we can come back over here. And probably, oh, emeralds already. Oh, yep, I see some iron. I think we'll come back over here and try to see what we can get easily, at least, out of this cave here. So we'll do that to start. Ooh, oh my, it goes down way deep over here too. Very, very cool. Okay, see if we can get down here semi-safely. Not to hurt ourselves too much on the way down. More coal right here. We just need to get ourselves a pick. We need to get some wood so we can get a pick. Lots of coal up in these dripstone walls here. That goes down pretty deep, it looks like. Lots of dripstone if we want to do anything with dripstone. Looks like it'll be abundant in this area, so that's kind of cool. I think it's kind of a cool thing sometimes in Minecraft. At least sometimes what I like to do is use some of the materials that you find in that area to build with in the area. You know, if we have oak and birch over here. We have, of course, you know, stone is obviously everywhere, so you can kind of use that whenever. But the dripstone is in here. We could pull some of that out to use some buildings in a little village over here. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's grab some of this wood. Get across the little river here. I think this river could be really cool as a kind of a feature too. It might even be a cool thing to extend it, to kind of connect these parts here, dig out some of that land there, make it a little more of a actual connected river there going through, so we could, you know, use it for travel and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and knock down these, and while I'm grabbing some of this wood and maybe grabbing some basic tools and stuff to get started, we'll talk a little bit about the series. So as far as what I like to do in Minecraft, generally I like to kind of get the early game started pretty quickly, set up some basic farms and get a little place to live. That way we can kind of really get started with, you know, setting up iron farms. We can set up some more infrastructure to be able to maybe do some slightly bigger projects down the line. I'm not a mega builder, not honestly a lot of a builder at all, to be totally honest with you. Building is not necessarily something I would consider one of my real strong points in Minecraft, but something I'm definitely always trying to improve on. And so any tips or advice that you guys have, helpful comments on, you know, things I can do with builds, and so if there's anything that you have ideas for of what we might be able to add in, definitely feel free to let me know. More than happy to hear any suggestions or anything that might help out to make things look better as far as the builds go. Redstone's definitely something I really enjoy, so we'll be doing a bit of that. There'd be a mix of kind of me trying to figure out stuff on my own as far as redstone. I'm somewhat familiar with you know, redstone and kind of how it works, some of the basics. I'm able to make some decent contraptions on my own. However, of course, you know, there are some farms out there that people have already really optimized, and we may use some of those as well. Of course, we'll link that information as it comes up of what farms we get used for certain things. But I do kind of want to try to make things that as far as things that I feel like I can make on my own, I do want to try to do that. As far as the pace of the series, it's kind of hard to say right now. Of course, this is the first episode, so tough to say exactly how often these will be coming out. I do have you know, full-time job and a family, so not able to spend all that much time recording, but I will definitely try to record when I can, get videos out, you know, as frequently as possible. I would kind of hope to try to at least be, you know, a video a week or so, but you know, can't make any promises. It's gonna kind of depend on how things go. So, you know, we'll see how that kind of starts out and kind of tweak it as we go. If I can get more videos out, that's always great. If it takes a little longer, you know, that may be the case sometimes. So that's just kind of a little bit of the basics about what we want to do with this series, and a little bit about, you know, what you can expect from the episodes and the pace of the series. I think now what I'm going to do, now that I got a little bit of food cooking up here, I got some stone for my basic tools. I'm going to make a stone pickaxe, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of collecting of, you know, get some coal. I'm going to go back up there, explore that cave a little bit, check out any resources we might be able to grab nice and easy. It is looking like it's starting to get to sunset too, so maybe being underground for this isn't a bad idea since I haven't gotten to any of those sheep yet to make a bed. So maybe we'll do that on the way up there as well. But I'm gonna go get started on some of that collecting, grab some coal, grab some iron, get that stuff going, and we'll see what we can do from there. So it did take us long enough to get up this hill that I think what I am going to do next is just go down and grab a couple of these sheep down here so I can just make a bed, sleep through this first night, just make it easy on ourselves to try to get some of these early game resources. As you can see, we already got some, lots of spawns coming in already now. So I think I'm going to try to sneak in here, grab a couple of these sheep, get enough wool for a bed, get out of here before we get annihilated by this skeleton or these zombies. It's 3. Alright. We will leave any other sheep that are down here for now and use those later on. Try to avoid these arrows on our way out. We cannot make that jump. Let's go up here. Hopefully not too much has spawned up here. We can get far enough away to make a bed. Let's get a bed going. We're just going to plop this down right here and just sleep just so that we can pass this night along and get rid of some of these mobs. Alright. Now that it's daytime, these mobs are going to start burning up. I'm going to go ahead and continue with the original plan of exploring these caves a little bit here. Zombies, please don't chase me down with your fire. Alright, so I'm going to explore these caves a little bit down here, the ones that we saw when we first started out, this big old dripstone area. See what we can get out of it for some early coal and iron and resources to get ourselves started. So this iron here. Oh, his friend was not happy about that. Killed one creeper on the edge there, the other one just jumped right down on us. He was not happy with that one. Alright, grab that coal that we were going for. Some zombies I can hear right underneath us here. Oh yeah, come on out in the sun, burn up. That's nice. Sun do the work for us. Above us. In the sun, burn in the sun. A little bit of coal so we can smelt up some of this iron we're grabbing. Actually, I do also definitely want to make some torches. Oh, we got a skelly. Hey, skelly, don't do that, please. Alright, I think we're gonna go this way then. Stay away from that skelly if we can. And explore a little bit into this dripstone cave. See if we can't find a bit more iron in here. Not too many skeletons. That's a lot of skeletons. Okay. I think we're gonna wait on that. I think maybe we'll explore, see if there's some other caves we can get to first and come back to this. Maybe if we can get some of those mobs to despawn in there, maybe we can go a little further away and find a cave, or even just explore some of this up here. That's a little higher up. I hear a spider up here though. Torches down. I do also have the dynamic lighting on, as you can probably tell, so you can see a little bit better in the caves and things like that. The torch actually just kind of lights up the area while it's in your hand, which is a pretty nice little feature there of Optifine. Allows you to hold the torch in your hand while you're mining and not have to place them down every few blocks, since they do, especially in the new update here, they do give off so much light that, you know, as far as mob spawning, the one torch can cover a lot of area, but it's still a little dark sometimes in some areas when it's just the one torch. So nice to be able to hold it in your hand and have it give off that little bit of light. I think I'm gonna head over that way to the other side here, get some of these cows on the way probably. Let's check out some of these other caves. Like I said, maybe see if some of that stuff will despawn over there so we can head back into the dripstone cave back there for some more of those materials and see what we can get. Grab this iron over here. Just a little more iron to start with. I think a donkey just fell. Right. Like starting to get to nighttime again. Oh, is that a little? I think I just saw a little corner. Yep, piece of iron. Another little bit of iron over there. Can't make our way around this edge here. Behind the waterfall. One? No, there's a few up there, it looks like. Get over there to grab these. Use this water to get back out of here. We come right over here. Alright. Looks like it's getting dark again. I think after walking around a little bit up here and kind of seeing what we have, cooked up a little bit more food here. Zombie. I think what we're gonna do is head back down over to where we started, where we saw the dripstone cave and where we saw that river. I do think that little river area is pretty cool. There's also a very cool, hi creeper, a very cool area. Oh, wow, yeah, spawns everywhere. A very cool, valley over here as well, right in front of what looks like either an ocean or a big lake. So I'm interested in that as well. But I think we're going to start over here by the river. What I'm going to do to start off is I'm just going to dig into one of the hills here. I think probably side of this hill over here. That's going to be our just little starter spot, just to give us somewhere to put down some chests, put down our furnace, and have a place to go back to cook up our food and our stuff. We won't stay in that for long. We'll probably even maybe next episode look at building some sort of starter house here on one of these sides of the river to get us going. But I think what we'll do for now is we'll dig a little spot in the side of the wall here, give ourselves a place to hide out for the nights and safer place to sleep where there's not creepers potentially coming to blow us up. And next episode, I think we'll start with building up a starter house over here somewhere, and we will work on maybe getting some early farms, some cows. There's some cows over here. There's a few more sheep up there that we left to be able to farm with. So we'll look at getting that started. I'm gonna run away, get a little sleep so that these guys will get off my back for a second, and then we're gonna dig a hole into one of these walls and get started. As you can see here, just finishing off digging a little bit more of this out into the back here. This little hole we got in the wall here to start out with. Gonna be a good spot for us to just be able to sleep away when we need to, when it gets dark out. Cook up our food and our iron. I got our iron cooking while I was digging some of that out. So we do have a good bit of iron. I think first thing I want to do with that iron actually is going to require me to go grab a little bit more wood, because I'd like to make a shield. So I want a shield. Also, of course, going to make an iron pickaxe, and then maybe we'll get some iron gear on the go here as well. We're going to get that started. This is where we're just going to kind of hang out for a little while I collect some resources, get the stuff that we need to build us up a little starter home right over here by this sugar cane, so we can take that and spread it out, get some sugar cane going. We can get some wheat going along the river here as well, get some cows and sheep going. I think we'll get a lot of that started next episode. So I think I'm going to throw together a few chests so I can dump stuff out of my inventory, go grab a few trees for some more sticks and some planks and all that, so we can make a shield and some more tools, and we'll make some armor up so we can get that going, so we're not fully armorless here. And then I think that'll probably about wrap it up. So let me go do all that Alright, so we're just going back from grabbing a few logs to be able to make a few chests over here. Get ourselves a shield, which I think will really help us with all these skeletons that have been about. Let's put together a shield here. How do you make a shield? Gotta take the bottom two out. There we go. Which, you know, if you ask me, makes more sense to have the bottom two because it is a square. Or a rectangle, I guess. But hey, who am I to say what the shield should look like? So we got our shield on the go here. Let's make a few more sticks so we can make at least an iron pickaxe. I think we'll start with that. Let's make a couple of chests so I can clear my inventory up a little bit. Let's dump some of this extra stuff in here. Some cobble, some dirt. Our first pickaxe. I don't know. Sometimes I like to keep those. Sometimes I end up just throwing them in the furnace as some fuel. We'll see what happens with this one. Maybe we'll hold on to it since it's the first pickaxe of the series here. Leather can go away. We'll cook up this food. Most of the iron. Well, actually, we'll see what we can make with that iron. But we will throw these birch logs in there. All right. Let's make a door. We're gonna do the old door trick here of putting the door this way. If you're not familiar with what this door trick is here, this door is currently closed. If we look at F3 here, I believe it says open. Yep, you can see here on the, if you can see on the top right side there, you'll see open is false. So this door is currently closed. If we click it, it is going to be open. The way we did it here, we will just have to fill in these side here. Fill that in, but now this is technically an open door. And what that does for us is it makes it so zombies won't try to break it down. Zombies will only generally try to break down a closed door. So since this is considered open, they shouldn't try to break this door down. So we should be okay with our regular wooden door, even though we're on hard mode where zombies can break doors down. This should still keep us safe. But of course we still got our bed here, so we'll just sleep through the night so we don't even have to worry about it. We got our little hole here. We got our shield. Cook up some more of this food. I think we'll finish off with getting ourselves a chest plate. I do want to save at least 3 iron in case we need to make another iron pick. But I think that means we could at least make some legs as well. Yeah, let's go with the legs. Give us a chest and some legs here. That's a good start, I think. We can start looking for some more iron, get ourselves geared up with even a little bit more. And then we can explore. I really think that I don't think we're going to do a lot of mining for diamonds early on here, because honestly, especially with the new generation, mining for diamonds is just tough. We can go down there and we can dig around in the deep slate, but I think it'll be a lot easier to just go see if we can find a village. We can find a village, we can start getting some villagers together, and of course, then we can get all the diamond armor and tools that we need just from trading with the villagers. And generally, that's a pretty quick and easy way to get ourselves set up for the early game. So that should really skyrocket us into being able to get to the end game, get the dragon beat, get our wings, shulker boxes, all that good stuff that'll let us really start moving on with some builds and getting things made in this world. So that's where we're going to end it today. I think we're going to call it a day for the first episode of Surviving with Sicket. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, definitely feel free to like and subscribe for the next episode and see what happens. We're gonna get our starter house on the way out here. We're gonna set some farms up, and then depending on how long all that takes, I think some exploring will be in order to see what is around here. So thanks again for watching. Everybody have a great day, great night, great evening, and we'll see you in the next one.